Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to demonstrate the Linux concept of absolute versus relative paths. Knowing this concept is critical when referencing files and folders from the command line. Let's jump right in. You can think of the Linux file system as one giant tree or hierarchy. This tree begins with the root directory, which is denoted with the /, and includes all subfolders recursively underneath it. Here's a trimmed down version of the file structure. We start at root, have a few subdirectories, and a subdirectory. No matter what you are doing in your shell, you are always located somewhere within this hierarchy. This location has a special name, the current working directory. And you can print your current working directory at any time with the command pwd, which is pretty easy to remember. Print working directory. If the entire file system was your house, your current working directory is the room you are in at any given moment. Being aware of your current working directory and the root directory is essential in moving around the file system, referencing the files and folders from all of your Linux commands, cd, cat, grep, and so on. There are two ways to reference a file or folder on the shell. The absolute path, which is from the perspective of the root directory, and the relative path, which is from the perspective of your current working directory, where you are located. Here is our shell again, and here is our current working directory. The output tells us we are in the directory ray, which is a subfolder of home, which is a subfolder of root. Another way to express this is from the top down. We start at root, and it has a subdirectory named home. This in turn has its own subdirectory called ray. And this is where we are located. This is also our home directory, which is denoted by the tilde. If we want to cd into the temp directory with the absolute path, start from root, then each subfolder at a time. And since temp is directly under root, pretty quick to get there. Now to get back to our home directory with the absolute path, rinse and repeat. Root folder first, then each subfolder, until we get to our destination. If you are trying to get back to your home directory, you can also use the tilde shortcut. Now what if we want to get to the temp folder using relative paths? We have to traverse the file system from our current working directory, not root. So in order to get there, we have to go up the hierarchy, then back down this way. To get to your parent folder, you type .. This takes us to the home directory, and to go up another level, we type .. again. Now we're at root, and to go down one level to temp, you just type the folder name. You can also tab complete to confirm we are on the right level. And to go back to our home directory, using relative paths, we go up one level to root, then all the way back down. So the main takeaway, anytime you specify a file or folder with an absolute path, you start from root. If it's a relative path, you start from your current working directory. Now you may be asking yourself, Ray, when do I use relative paths and when do I use absolute paths? That answer will come to you with experience, but as a general rule, I would say whichever is faster. Thank you for watching this video. If you find any value in this content, please consider subscribing to my channel and helping us get to 1,000 subs. Have a great day.